Hello, how are you guys? It's Philly Pre, the unedited YouTuber. I'm back again. It's been a little bit, but I don't know, just busy end of the year, beginning of the year. But um, I wanted to review a drama. Haven't done one in a little bit. I mean, I've done written reviews like on my blog. You can always follow me on Facebook at Philly Pre, on Instagram at Philly Pre. Um, but yeah, so I kind of wanted to just like record and do like where I could kind of say a little more than I do like in my little quick written synopsis about what went down. So the video that the drama that I want to review is Encounter. Some places I think it was called Love Encounter, but I watched it on Viki and it was just called Encounter. 16 episodes, 4 stars, loved it. Awesome cast, great supporting cast, like just everybody did an awesome job. So kind of give you a little bit about it. There has some evil people in there, but what drama doesn't have evil people? But first, let's talk about Park Bo Gum. Ooh, ooh. I don't know about you, but I think he is absolutely charismatic and adorable, and he was very charming. He played his character really well, and I just like really just loved everything about him. The person he was starring alongside, I have my notes up, so if you see me look down, that's why, because I'm bad with names. Song Ki Kyo. I probably jacked that up, especially for somebody that's learning Korean. Sorry to my teacher. You know I'm still trying. In any event, I've loved her from other stuff that she's done, so she's great as well. Supporting cast, people that I loved. Let's cut to the chase now. Drama kind of starts like in the Cuban scene, and it's like music and it's this and it's that. She's like their own business. He's there just like sightseeing. They end up kind of like running into each other because like she takes this sleeping. I'm giving you this piece because you'll be like, well, how are you telling me she takes a sleeping pill? But you'll understand in a second. So she like takes the sleeping pill. She's like, I'm just going to go to bed. But then she gets, I don't know, this feeling and like, maybe I should go explore. Maybe I should look around. Da, da, da. So that's what she decides to do. All that to say, she doesn't really do much. Like, she's just like a workaholic and she has no life. So, she finds this spot that everybody told her, this is the spot you should go. Like, the sunset is beautiful. So she manages to get there. She gets her purse stolen in the process because she was being a duh. But she ends up making it there. She gets there. She sits on this ledge. She's watching the sunset. And she gets sleepy. Why? Because she took a sleeping pill and should have just went to bed. And if you wanted to explore, then you should have took the sleeping pill. All that to say, as danger encroaches and it's coming, and she's about to fall off this ledge because she's starting to doze off, she's caught by him and he saves her, and her shoe falls off, and the whole 9 yards. So she gets this like point where she is just like, well, can you go get my shoe? And do you have any money? And he's like, okay, but he's kind of attracted to her. So like they go to have a beer, they go to do this, her shoes are hurting her feet, he buys her. Sorry for that annoying noise, but I'm not stopping my video to get up and cut it off because I don't feel like starting this again, and as you know, I don't edit, so we got to keep it going. Hope it's not too annoying, even though I know it probably is. So they go to this like little place and they dance, and he's dancing and he's talking in English and Spanish, and ooh, cut, let's cut. That was great. They agreed they would really like to meet each other again. She's a little apprehensive. She's like, this person that's never been let out of a shell. It doesn't work out. Cut back to Korea. They're both in Korea now. Apparently he had been job hunting prior to, going to Cuba to just read whatever he was there for. And he gets this job and his family's happy and he's happy. He's got the first day of work, and I forgot to mention she was there on business. She owns hotels and she was looking to open like a new one in Cuba. Guess what? His job is at a hotel. And guess who the CEO and owner of this hotel is? You guessed it, the girl from Cuba. Hello. So they're both like shocked. Apparently she's known by so many people, but he kind of lives in this bubble and doesn't really pay attention to, like famous people or anything like that. So he was like, I don't know who she is, whatever. So they realized they're like at the same company, and he's like, hey, I'm pursuing this. And she's like, no. But she's led a horrible life. She's divorced. We found out later her stepmother, but that she was like a wicked stepmother. But her mother-in-law still summoned her and sent her outfits to wear for like certain things that the family had to do, because even though you're divorced, you're still gonna like do this stuff. And her mother was horrible, because her mother was like, basically bow down to whatever your ex-mother-in-law tells you to do, because they support, you know, with these unsolicited illegal funds, your dad's campaign, and I'm definitely going to be in the Blue House one day, and your father's going to be president, and I'm going to be the perfect woman next to him. So the mother like gave two craps about her. She just led a miserable existence, but he brought light into her life. He made her want to live again. He made her want to experience things, feel things. And you know, here comes the ex-husband. Now he all mad and jealous because she happy. And there were instances where they both had to be honest. Like, are you together? He was like, one day, like, listen, this is my woman. Hello. And she was like, oh. And then she had a chance to, like, return that, you know, in front of this, you know, reporters. And she made it clear. Yeah, that's my man. We dating. What? So it's just good. And, you know, they fight for that relationship. There's a lot of people who are against it, don't want it to happen. But Manager Nam, hello. Her dad's best friend, love him. He made sure they had time together. He would go get him and be like, take the car, go pick her up or drive her home. I mean, he just was the best. He saw how happy that she was, and he was like, you know, he saw she never smiled, she never this, and then all these things she never did, now she's doing it. It's because of him. He, you know, and he would report to her dad, like, you know, just as friends, like, hey, yeah, he's a good guy. Now, all the mothers were crazy. 3 nutty mothers, because his mother, please don't date my son. We've been living a quiet existence, and if you become part of our lives will be turned upside down. And but lady, so now, okay, we got 3 nuts for mothers. Her ex-mother-in-law, her mother, and his mother. Y'all all crazy, and y'all all need to go take a pill or a drink and sit down and shut up. But, of course, that would make the drama be boring. So it's, you know, it's this, it's that, and, you know, she eventually says we need to break up, and he's like, no, and then, you know, it's like, the bottom line was he was fighting for it no matter what. He wasn't okay with this breakup and this whatever. So, in the end, her father, I won't give all the details, did what a dad should do who loves his daughter and wants to set her free. And I was very, very proud of him. And it needed to be done. Her mother was still very bitter, almost until like the end. And even then, but definitely give it 4 stars. It was so good. I mean, it's going to take you on some roller coasters of emotions, you know, some tears, some this, some laughter. The laughter, oh, can't forget the laughter, because the laughter is going to come from, oh, I'm pulling back up my notes because my thing closed. But the laughter is going to come from, oh, why won't my pad? There we go. Her friend, who's also like her secretary or whatever. Let me tell you, loved her. What was her name in this? Hold on, let me see if they show her. No, they don't show her on here. So, okay, anyway, she was great. So he had a friend. So her friend and his friend owned this Welks, I think that's what I'm saying it right, like restaurant. And her friend was like too sedity, like, oh my God, what is this place? Ooh. But sometimes you need somebody a little rough around the edges. And he was a little rough around the edges with his little cutie self. And she would be embarrassed by him. Oh my God. But he had a little something to her. And she knew she liked it. She was denying it. So they started like kind of dating, not dating. I don't really know what it was. Long story short, he was wearing her down. And she would be like, you know, I have standards. Yeah. You got standards. You want that right there. You know? Ain't nothing wrong with honey. He looked good. He owned a walk restaurant. He got his own business. It may not be up to your par of some big conglomerate, but so what? He was doing good business. Next thing you know, guess who working in there sometime, helping him out? And she'd be like, he thinks I'm one of his workers. You ain't got to do it, but I see you busting them suds and got your little apron on and you serving. Do you need a beer? You want to know why? Because that's your man now. But anyway, all that to say, I had to give you some information on the side characters. Oh, can't forget P.O. He was part of the supporting cast. He was Park Bo-gum's brother. He didn't have like huge scenes, but the scenes that he had in, loved him, thought he did great. And watch it. It was good. I always give reviews. I try to be as honest as possible. If I didn't like it, I will tell you I didn't like it. But this was good. Was I a little biased going in because I liked the cast? 100%. But they did it justice. And it was good. So, 4 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. And worth watching. You can find it on Viki. I'm not sure about any other places that you can watch it, but I definitely know you can watch it on Viki.com. And this is Philly Pre saying, until next time, bye. Tiny little hearts with mine. Okay, I'm being silly. All right, bye guys. Until next time.